Apple Silicon M2 chip for MacBook Air and Pro coming soon. Apple starting using its own M1 chip for its MacBook lineup in 2020. Now there have been rumors of the Mac M2 chip for the upcoming MacBook lineup in 2022 launching soon. This second generation of the Apple Silicon is expected to be way more powerful than its predecessor. The latest reports also suggest that a Pro version of the chip is already under development and many launch a year after it. However, if this happens, then the M3 chip might not be in the market at least till 2024, disrupting the previous report. Until 2020, Apple was using Intel processors for their lightweight but powerful laptops. However, they were not able to compete with other high-performance Windows laptops in the same price range. With the release of Apple's in-house ARM processor M1, the company brought major performance and efficiency improvisation. The upcoming M2 chip will take it to the next step. Apple MacBook M2 chip and M2 Pro chip release date. Apple is currently developing the next generation version of the M1 Silicon chip, which will reportedly be called the Mac M2 chip. There have been various rumors suggest that it is going to release sometime in 2022, possibly during the second quarter, and will then replace the M1 in the upcoming MacBook lineup. A new report from Commercial Times, a prominent Chinese technology news website, has allegedly leaked the timeline of the release of the upcoming Apple Silicon chips. The report suggests that the Mac M2 chip will launch in the second half of 2022 and it is in development under the codename Titan. It also notes that another high-end version of M2, potentially M2 Pro for higher-end MacBook Pro variants, will release in the first half of 2023. It is currently in developing under the codename Rhodes. However, the 2023 launch date of the M2 Pro might interfere with Apple's stated timeline of the complete transitions of Apple Silicon chips from Intel, which they announced during the launch of M1 Max in October 2020. Apple MacBook M2 chip and M2 Pro specifications. It is a bit earlier to talk about the MacBook M2 chip, as neither Apple nor TSMC have mentioned anything about them officially. However, certain leaks suggest that these chips will possibly be manufactured using TSMC's 4nm nanometer fabrication process, whereas the M1 chip lineup uses the 5nm processor. The 4nm processor could offer a significant increase of GPU cores, possibly from 8 to over 31, and a new maximum memory of about 64 GB RAM. The M1 Max has 10 cores and 64 GB RAM, so the M2 would at least have 12 cores or more. The 12-core build might feature 4 efficiency cores combined with the 8 processor cores. This will also improve the battery life of the MacBook and also provide additional power whenever required. However, it will result in a larger private draw if Apple decided to fit a 32-core M2 in the upcoming iMac. It could become the first consumer CPU available. We have also seen a sample on CPU Monkey that promised 12 CPU cores with high performance cores and only 2 efficiency cores clocked at 3.35 GHz. However, we don't know if it is legit at this moment. What will be the price of the new MacBook lineup with M2 chip? It is also too early to guess the pricing of the upcoming Apple MacBook lineup, but if Apple decided to use 5nm architecture on M2, then the pricing will be similar to the current generation of MacBooks. However, if the M2 arrives with certain revolutionary specs, Apple will have to slightly raise its prices. Currently, the MacBook Air M1 starts at $999 and goes up to $2,049, but with increased prices, the MacBook Air M2 will start from over $1,000. The current price of the MacBook Pro starts from $1,299 and goes up to $2,299, but the price increase will make the MacBook Pro equipped with an M2 chip available for at least $1,499. Obviously, you will have to spend a lot if you decide to go for the variants having a 2TB SSD. MacBook M2 chip and M2 Pro chip latest news and rumors. Check out the latest news, rumors and updates about the upcoming Apple Silicon MacBook M2 chip and M2 Pro chip set here. Tanan Katie on Twitter is stating that Apple is planning to launch the upcoming iPad Pro lineup consisting of an 11-inch iPad Pro and 12.9-inch iPad Pro equipped with an M2 chip. Rumors suggest that it is coming in the fall of this year. In other report, Commercially Times is reporting that Apple is planning for an 18-month lifetime of Mac chips. This means that the rumored M3 will release about a year and a half after the launch of the M2 chip. Thanks and bye for now.